Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. My name is Muhammad Hazim bin Muhammad Syukur, and today I will be talking about type of combustion engines, which is our SI, that stands for spark ignition, and the other one is CI, that stands for compression ignitions. So, first of all, I'm going to show you the model of car that I've chosen to represent both SI and CI engine. So, the first model that are going to represent the CI engine will be the Hyundai Starex Royal. As for the SI engine, I will be taking model Perodua Ativa. Before we can make any comparison between both engines, we must first know the behavior of both engines in the 4-stroke cycle system, as both engines act differently at a certain stroke. Take note that both SI and CI engine have the same 4-stroke cycle system, which is our first, the intake stroke, second, compression stroke, third, power stroke, and lastly, the exhaust stroke. For SI engine, during the intake stroke, the intake valve will open and the pre-mixture of air-fuel mixture will enter the cylinder due to the pressure difference between in the cylinder and outside of the cylinder. The motion of the air enter the cylinder will push the piston downwards. Then we go to compression stroke, where the intake valve will then be closed and the pistons from downwards will be moving upwards, compress the air to a certain pressure at a high temperature. Then we got power stroke. Power stroke for SI engine, an ignition will start by a spark plug connected with the hot air at a high temperature in the cylinder, will then causing a combustion. The motion of combustion will making the pistons be moving back downwards. Lastly, we have exhaust stroke, where the exhaust valve will be open and the pistons will be moving upwards, pushing the burnt gas caused by the combustion during the power stroke to go outside through the exhaust valve. For the CI engine, during the intake stroke, the intake valve will be open, but the substance that will enter the cylinder will only just be an air. The air will push the pistons downward. Then we have compression stroke. During compression stroke, during the compression stroke, the intake valve will then be closed and the pistons will be moving upwards, compressing the air to a high temperature. During the power stroke for the CI engine, an ignition will start when the fuel is injected to the cylinder, where the air that is being compressed is at high temperature due to the compression stroke. And lastly, same as the SI engine, during the exhaust valve, all the burnt gas caused by the combustion will be expelled through the exhaust valve. So let's make a comparison between both SI engine and CI engine. Firstly, the behavior of both engines during the 4-stroke cycle system. For the SI engine, during the intake stroke, the substance that will enter the cylinder is a premixture of air and fuel, while in CI engine, during the intake stroke, the substance that will enter the cylinder will only just an air. Also, during the power stroke, the ignition in both engines are different. As in SI engine, an ignition start by a spark plug, but in CI engine, an ignition start when the fuel is injected to the compressed air that at a high temperature. The second comparison that I can say is about the engine life. As for the CI engine, which has a bigger compression ratio of the cylinder than the SI engine, during the power stroke, the combustion will become more abrupt than in the SI engine. So there is a need for a more durable and strengthened material, and also a support component to support the engine, which will lead to a longer life engine. The third comparison between CI and SI engine are the fuel type uses. The diesel fuel is said to be better than petrol fuel because it has a lot better energy because of its long chemical chain in the substance, which is a chemical chain between hydrogen and oxygen.